a room. I'm going to do a diet consultation on you at some point. You could just have a broken leg. You could be, going to have a baby soon. You could have a brain tumor. You could have sickle cell. You can have gastro problems. Somebody else they have the 8th floor for the whole mental hospital. I mean, there's any and everything you can think of. We got, people on dialysis and all kinds of transplants and traumas. And even with the American Dietetic Association, they used to concentrate on the food guide pyramid. Now they do something called your plate, or my plate. Even with that pyramid being the foundation and the core of what we were taught and how to heal people, I knew that they didn't really even care about that. Everything obviously is between the insurance companies and the physicians. So those are the two entities that run hospitals, especially back in the day. I'm 43 now. This is when I was 21. Okay, from 21 to 25, 26, I did this. I noticed number one, you can come into a room, do your consultation, do your notes in the chart, make diet recommendations, and the physician will not read it. If they do read it, they'll just kind of skim over it. More than likely, they never implement anything you suggested unless the person is on a tube feeding or some type of dialysis, or they are looking to count calories for a person who has a low appetite. I noticed, okay, so these physicians, they don't have any type of nutrition, training in nutrition, period. Everything to them is all about what drug, what synthetic you can put into the person to sustain life. For them, sustaining of life and thriving looks different. Like Brother Air said, he doesn't really drink water, he doesn't eat, and all this stuff. If you hooked him up to their machines and did different analysis on him, they would probably wonder, why is he not dead? His labs, his values are way off. They would probably check him in and want to shoot him up with all kinds of stuff to get him in line with what they feel like is healthy. So when I saw, I'm like, wow, they really don't care about what the people eat. They just want to make sure the person is a certain weight, so they deal with the body mass index. A certain weight for their height and age. And if you have a disease process going on, which we call an elimination, if you have some sort of disease, you are required by them to increase your calorie intake because your body uses more energy when it's fighting off something. So I go, okay, how can I be effective in a place where they could care less about what I think about anything? And then I started to question, why am I even here? And at the same time, I noticed that with myself, because I was starting to explore life as a young woman, and when you're not in college anymore, you don't have to necessarily read what people tell you. You have time to actually sit back and go, how do I feel? What do I think? What do I really want out of life? And I realized I was doing a lot of things like what I ate, specifically meat, I'll just say that, because it's what I was always taught. And I really never questioned it. It was like that you were supposed to do the fuel guide pyramid, and if you didn't do this, you were going to instantly start dying. But I noticed, even in looking at animals and myself and just people in general, when you're sick, one of the first things that goes is your appetite. And I'm like, okay, there has to be something to that. In the hospital, when your appetite goes, they classify you as depressed. And it makes sense if you are feeling depressed, because you're going through something very serious. So you're not going to be in the best mood.